Okay guys, so this is Sudbury in Suffolk. This is the JobCentre Plus. So just coming from this angle, you can see all the blinds are closed on the windows. So already they are ahead of Bury St Edmunds on that front. That's a good start. So LNA has been here himself and had a conversation with them. I'll link that at the end of the video for you guys. So hopefully there won't be any issues. I think LNA's interaction wasn't a bad one per se. As in, like, it wasn't rude and horrible. So this is what's on offer here at Sudbury JobCentre. Obviously you can pause and read at your leisure. That's it. So it says no mobile phones. We'll see how many QR codes there are. Close the door. Interesting. And then got these ones here. So let's get the push button to open. This one. There we go.
Hi there.
Hey, all right.
You have an appointment today?
No appointment. Just having a look around.
Oh yeah. Are you just taking pictures?
Pardon?
Are you taking pictures?
Just having a look around.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. There you go, guys. Yeah, good to know. Does it look like it? If you didn't know that. Pardon?
Are you recording?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but you can't record in here, unfortunately,
Why not?
because it's just not
It's a
allowed.
government building, you're not allowed to record in here.
course
Can I
you
ask why
can.
you're in
No,
here?
no.
I was just having a look around.
Sorry?
Just having a look around, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you taking pictures of everything?
Well, because it's public information and I want to share that public information with people.
Okay.
Whoever wants to see it, really.
Well.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
You
Are you
don't
not,
need to be taking pictures, do you?
are you not aware of the latest memo from DWP on regarding this?
Can I ask
No.
you your name?
Well, can I ask yours?
Your name, John.
Can't read that from here, sorry, my eyesight's not that good.
You don't need to know my name.
Well, you don't need to know mine, Andy.
Okay, well, can I ask you to leave the
yeah.
building now?
I'm kind of in the middle of something, actually, but
You haven't got an appointment here?
it's not an appointment-only building.
It is really.
It's not. The job centres that are appointment-only clearly state on the entrance that they're appointment-only. This one doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm
we're
quite aware of
asking you
that.
to leave now.
Okay,
Okay, so if you are recording,
okay.
you shouldn't be.
Again, are you aware of the memo from the DWP?
Can I ask you
Would
to
you like me
leave
to
the
show you the memo? I have it in my pocket. No? So you're not even interested in what your own policy is?
We're just asking you to leave now.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Sorry. If
Well-
that's all right, could you just...
When I'm done filming what I want to film, I will leave.
No. We've asked you to leave now. You're currently trespassing, and if you don't, we will have to call the police and have them remove you from the building.
You realise the police don't have that power?
Yes, they do.
They really
because
don't.
We have...
Police is a civil issue. Trespass is a civil issue. The police
Yes,
don't
I
have
understand
the
that,
police
but
don't
you-
have the power to move me.
I understand that, but we're asking you
Like I
to
say, are you
leave.
recording this?
Yes. Oh, right now, for my protection. Like, you're saying you're going to call the police on me.
Calm down, please.
No.
Right, I'm asking you to leave.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
You just need to leave, please.
I'm not doing anybody any harm. I just want to film
No,
the signs
it's
that are
not
on the
about-
wall.
It's not about...
That's all I want to do.
This, please.
Yeah, we...
Hold on.
Can I ask you to leave, please?
Anita, thank you. Look,
I don't want this all in front of my son. Can you
That's fine. I'm not filming you.
The other day when the police tackled someone, and I don't want him to feel his time about
Can I ask you to leave the building because you are actually causing a scene now?
I'm just trying to do a lawful activity. It is.
Come on.
All I'm trying to do is a lawful activity. That's all it is. But that's fine. I'm in public. You're allowed to do that. It's not a problem at all.
Hi there. I would like to contact the police.
Please tell me not calling 999. Jesus. You know it's an offence to waste police time.
Hi there. This is the security guard from Sudbury JobCentre. Calling about an individual who's currently trespassing in our building. We've asked him to leave, and he's refusing to comply.
How would I report that on who your thing is? What he would be working as? His hours are all over the place. He's only picking up work here and there.
It is CO10. 1 second.
Yeah, I know they can pick him up by his phone anyway, but obviously I just weren't sure how to report it on how many hours he's working a week. Just don't put nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
And Jack Massey.
Usually for like 20-minute appointments and then
Yes.
we don't see them, you know.
He's currently recording with in the building, and we have asked him to cease, and he's still continuing to film. It's
a bit of a stretch, that one,
he's
wasn't it?
currently breaking data protection.
I'm sorry, who's breaking data protection?
The clients.
You are. The onus is on you to keep that safe, not me.
And yeah, he's just refusing to comply.
Can you just leave the building now, please? Okay, can you turn your phone off?
Don't touch my stuff,
Can
I'm
you
just
turn
saying that.
your phone off, please? Can you leave the premises?
No.
I've asked you to leave.
I love that. Beware of identity fraud while they broadcast everybody's personal information.
No.
Love it.
Not that we're aware.
Oh, yeah.
You're not allowed to record on these premises. Now I'm asking you to leave.
I've already asked you if you'd like to
Can
read the
you show
memo.
me- Yes, please, show me the memo.
There we go. See, that was. There we go. Just as an FYI, I would like this back. You're welcome to read that. You'll see that the first part of
Stop recording me, please. You've not got permission to
the
record
first
me.
part of that will explain
Sorry,
what
could
I'm
you say
doing.
that again?
So, as you can see,
I'm the security guard for the Sudbury JobCentre.
computer screens there on display. Not good.
I assume he's possibly a YouTuber who's just trying to cause us, not known to us, but yeah, he's definitely trying to purposely cause a scene.
Have I approached you? The lies, guys, the audacity in the lies. This is why we record, because the camera tells the truth.
Yeah, but you edit it out so that you make it seem like it goes by your truth and not the truth.
All I do is record, man.
Sorry, I'm talking to the client. Not to you. Yeah,
Crazy.
It's okay, we've got another camera anyway.
Hello, camera. So you know the same law that allows you to have CCTV here is the same law that allows me to record. It's literally...
Yeah, he's standing there filming.
I'm not.
Yeah, we've
No, it
asked
doesn't.
him to-
It says that it's not a criminal offence in that.
It does, because you're being rude. I've asked you to leave and you're not doing it.
That doesn't make it a criminal offence. Alright, that's fine. Well, if you're going to waste the police's time by calling them, I will wait around for them to be here because I don't want them then looking for me. I want
No.
to, like... If,
Yes, it's
exactly.
just-
So if they come here and I'm not here, I don't want to waste their time more by them looking for me.
Recording between now and when they arrive at least, because it's infringing
and
on
some
our...
of the stuff.
Not in a public place, there is no expectation of privacy.
Yeah,
It's as simple as that. It's the thing, like, you get so paranoid about a camera, but you've got cameras all over. Exactly, so why are you so paranoid about mine?
yeah, he's.
Yeah?
I would.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, he's. I would say. Yeah, tan. He's got very identifying red hair with a black beard and black sides.
Blackbeard, like the pirate. You are.
Yeah, and he's wearing biker gear. Red. Like dye.
You realise you're not taller than me, I can just hold it up like that. There's no point trying to obstruct the camera.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yes, he's filming everyone on the phone.
Filming you, yes.
Yes. Not really. It's not given a specific reason why. Well, he's saying that it's a public place, which it isn't, and he's saying that he has.
Can I take your name, please?
Pardon?
Can I take your name?
Why would you want to take my name?
Because you're in the building.
Sure. But I don't have an appointment.
Well, why are you in the JobCentre then?
Because I'm having a look around, it's public
You're not.
information.
You are filming us, which you are breaking the law.
Okay, if you say so. Oh, you're quite funny.
Yeah, one did come up to us and asked Timmy to sort of stop also. We don't have any funds inside at the moment. Yeah, so the police are coming now.
Close with that. The police are coming.
Yes.
Right.
And all I'm asking is for you to leave the building, like just simple as that.
So the thing is, now, as I explained, because you phoned the police
Yeah.
and you're wasting their time calling them for something you didn't need to call them for, and you rang 999, not even 101, it's hardly an emergency, is it? Anyway, because you've called them, as I explained, I don't want to waste their time further by having them look for me if I'm not here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for them to arrive, and I'm going to get the situation dealt with.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
If you would just... I've done the filming I wanted to do now. If you would literally let me come in, film around the boards and the information that's...
What was the point in you filming? Like,
Because it's a government building, we pay for it, it's public information, and I have the right to do so.
Well, you don't have the right
I
to
do.
that.
It's
Like-
Article 10 of our human rights, my friend. We have this right. We have the right to film anything we can see in a public place.
Yeah, but this isn't a public place.
From your understanding, okay, what makes you think that it's not a public place?
Because essentially,
Mm-hmm.
this is not. All the people are here. They're having confidential appointments.
Sure.
With confidential information
Mm-hmm.
that they do not need to have someone who's just here filming. Like,
Have I gone over to where they're having appointments?
no,
Right, okay, so
exactly,
what was I
but-
filming? I was filming the boards, my friend.
yes, and me, which I did
Okay.
not consent to.
But
either.
again, you're in a public place and you approached me. If you hadn't
Yes,
approached me, I wouldn't have
approached
filmed you.
because you're filming. And
Boards,
I've been
I'm
told,
filming boards,
I've
mate.
been
It's
told
not...
by my managers that we're not allowed for people to
Okay.
film.
Okay, so I've listened to your explanation of why you think it's not a public place.
Yeah.
Will you listen to why it is?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's open to the public, okay? If I weren't recording, you would allow me to come in, have a look at the boards, have a look at what's on offer,
Yeah.
whether or not I have an appointment.
Yes.
It is a public place.
Yes,
It's like you can walk into Tesco and do shopping. It's a public place. It's private property.
but also-
It's private property, but it is a public place. Anita's stealing Jack from our constructive conversation. I feel like I was making some headway there. Now this is a shame, guys, because I feel like LNA came here not that long ago, and we addressed this issue. So one of the other reasons I actually wanted to come here today is that one of the subscribers to my channel actually raised an issue here that he has disabilities, and that while he was trying to seek help here, he was actively discriminated against because of his disabilities. And judging by the attitude, I can fully believe it, to be honest. Okay guys, so
Hi there.
police have arrived, they're in
Yes.
twofold.
That's the individual right there. Essentially, he came in and we've obviously asked him not to record because, it's not really a public area, and we've asked him to leave, and he's refused to leave, continued to film us.
I'm just going to point that down because there's a client coming in.
All we want is just him together, and he's been refusing every single time we've asked him to leave. No, he's not.
Sorry there,
flying.
mate. I'm recording, I'm pointing it down at the moment, but you might stand over there so I don't get you in a shot if you want. Cheers.
Hello mate, you alright?
Not too bad, yourselves?
Yeah. Obviously, I had a chat with the
Sure.
they don't want you in the building.
Okay.
Is there any particular reason why you're refusing to leave?
Well, because they called you, I didn't want to waste your time looking for me after you got here, so I thought I'd wait for you to get here. They're wasting your time already. You know they called 999 for this? Do you think this constitutes... No, okay, you may not know, but they dialed 999.
Yeah.
Does this constitute an emergency?
I wouldn't say so.
I mean, I haven't been aggressive, I haven't been abusive, all I've done is refuse to leave when asked. That's not an emergency.
Yeah.
So what they've actually done now is that they've broken the law in abusing 999, making, I would say, hoax calls, really, clogging up a line that is supposed to be for saving lives, attending road traffic incidents and things like that, not somebody's filming in a public place,
Okay. I understand where you're coming from. Is there any particular reason why you're here today?
to film the JobCentre,
Yeah.
quite simply.
Are you
That's it.
auditing or?
Just wanted to film what was on offer at the JobCentre. I came in, I walked in, actually I filmed the posters that are on the windows on the outside.
Yeah.
Walked in, filmed the posters that are up on the boards around here, and that's when they approached and basically told me that I'm not allowed to do what I'm doing, which just isn't true. And that's it, really. And then they thought, well, then they decided to call you. And I did suggest to them that I don't think they should waste your time. And the next thing I know, he's straight on, through to an operator. So I'm like, he's definitely called 999. You don't get through to an operator on 101 like that. You just don't.
No. I mean, I can see why they don't want you to film, because people are coming in here to collect things like benefits money,
Sure.
speak to people.
Sure. But again, as I said to Jack, the security guy, I didn't go anywhere down near the offices where people are having appointments. As you saw when that guy walked in, I'm trying to make a conscientious effort not to film claimants.
Yeah.
It's not my intention. And as I said when they approached, I just want to film what's on offer. Simple as that. It's not a big deal.
You just want to film what's on offer within the centre?
Yes, yeah. And, I also like to point out the GDPR breaches by the JobCentre. So as you can see from sat here, the lady Anita the tablet that she's currently working on, the computer screen, and pretty much any other computer screen that you can see from here. If a claimant were having an appointment at that desk, all of their information gets brought up on the screens.
Yeah.
Somebody is sat here waiting for their next appointment, they can see all of that claimant's personal information. Now, the onus is on the DWP to follow GDPR and DPA and keep that information safe. If I had nefarious intent, I could sit here all day and film it. I could do anything with that information. You know, I could watch them typing in passwords, I could hack their accounts, wreak havoc, I could get people's personal information, commit identity fraud. You know, and the government have this duty, as you do, as any organisation and all government bodies have this duty to protect our data. And quite simply, they're not doing it. As I filmed from the outside, and I walked around, I was like, oh, brilliant, all the blinds are closed, fantastic, let's hope this goes well. Evidently it hasn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. I mean, they're valid points you made.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of your plans, are you planning to stay in here any longer? Or?
I mean, as soon as you educate them that I'm in a public place, that what I'm doing is lawful, I'm not breaking any law. They actually have a memo out, which I showed Anita, that says they can state that they don't give permission for me to film in here,
Yeah.
but what it ultimately comes down to is whether or not it's a public place, and that would come down to for the legal teams to get involved, and the only way to stop me from doing so would to get an injunction.
Yeah.
And that's the only way to stop it from happening, because it is a public place. I have the right to be in here. It's a government building that I help pay for. I have the right to come in and have a look at the jobs that are on offer if I wish to. I also have the right to exercise my human rights while doing so, and that's what I'm doing. And I try to explain that, Jack, that we have Article 10 of our human rights. We can express ourselves through media. We're allowed to do that.
Yeah,
You know.
it is a public building. It is Department
Exactly.
for Work and Pensions. So
Yeah, exactly. You know. And again, the way I've spoken to them has been exactly how I'm speaking to you now. I haven't raised my voice, I haven't been aggressive. I've tried to reason with them,
yeah.
and they just didn't want to have any of it, and they just phoned you. Yeah,
I mean-
I wanted to give the exact explanation that I've given to you. When they said on the phone, he's not given any reason, I tried to give them the reason. I said, you know, that
Yeah.
I'm here to film what's on offer. They didn't like that answer. I gave them a reason, they just didn't like it.
Yeah.
You know, so as soon as you educate them, that
I'm
people,
happy to have a chat.
yeah, and just say, you know, this is a public place. People can film in here. They can't stop it from happening lawfully. They shouldn't be calling you for it because A, it's a civil trespass. If I were being aggressive, then yes, absolutely, I think they should phone the police because then you can intervene because that's a whole different kettle of fish. But when I'm talking like this and not being aggressive, what they are doing is wasting your time. You have more important things to be dealing with than a man filming in a public place.
Yeah. Fair points. You sound very clued up with
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's as simple as
It would
that.
only become an issue for us if there was a potential breach of the peace. As far as we're concerned, if you don't want to go, it's a civil trespass, and
Absolutely.
that's not a police matter.
No, absolutely.
All right, I'll have a chat with the staff member.
Cool.
Would you be happy to go once we spoke to them, just to prevent any further issues?
I'll tell you what, so just what station are you guys from?
We're from Sudbury.
Oh, Sudbury does have a police station. Oh, Jack
Yeah.
said it doesn't. Oh, fair enough. Because I was thinking you might have to come from Bury. I was going to have to wait here for ages, but that's cool. And collar numbers, shoulder numbers, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have 984.
984, thank you.
238.
238, that's lovely, thank you. Both PCs, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Brilliant, lovely. You've both been very
I
reasonable.
didn't catch your name, sorry.
I don't give it.
I
Nice
thought you
try.
weren't gonna give
Nice
it.
try.
That's all,
Fair,
that's
fair.
all.
Just for politeness, really.
I know, I understand, but
No, I know you'd have to edit it out if you did give your name. But,
well, it's not even that, but it's like because you've been called out, you will have to do an incident report, even though nothing's happened.
Well,
and if I give
necessarily, I don't think you're causing any sort of crime or anything. I
No.
probably wouldn't even run you through systems because you've not caused an issue.
no, but do you not have to do when you come out to any call? Do you not have to do a contact report?
No, we don't.
Do you not?
No, not
No?
there's no crime. No.
No, you don't have to report it. Okay, fair
No.
enough. Well, I was under the impression.
I mean,
that you
if you did give your details over, I'll just check on the system. Just
did. Yeah.
professional curiosity, and you never know. People sometimes have orders or court things where they're banned from
Sure.
certain buildings.
Fair.
But you've got a right not to give that information. So
Absolutely.
that's fair. All right, I'll have a
Yeah.
chat with the staff member.
Cool.
And we'll go from there. All right?
Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah. No, but again, I appreciate you listening to my side of it as well, and not instantly siding with them. You know, you've done your job, you've stayed impartial at the end of the day, which is exactly what we expect.
Well, I mean,
just somebody going off.
obviously, there's always two sides to the story. Almost everything you go through.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly. So yeah,
I mean,
good.
as my colleague said, you've been reasonable with that. With
Yeah.
us as well, you've been polite. You didn't, you know, it's not that you, as you said, you haven't been aggressive with it.
No, exactly. You know, and that's the thing. Is like the only thing that I don't like, if they were trying to get me to leave because I was going up to people and having appointments and putting a camera in their face and kind of being that sort of a nuisance, that would be
Then you
different.
could kind of almost borderline if it was harassing people or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're just sitting here
Exactly.
and you're not actually interfering with their appointments, I know
Absolutely.
where you're coming from.
Yeah. You know, if I start obstructing, interfering, then that becomes aggravated trespass, and that's a criminal offence.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing is, I don't like to be bullied out of a government building that I pay for exercising my rights. You know, it's just not something that I find acceptable.
Is it just general, like, kind of government buildings?
I personally I stick to government buildings. Yes, yeah. There are other people who do similar things to what I do, and they go all over.
Yeah.
But personally, I tend to stick to government buildings. Yes. You know, just because, purely because I feel the government can be sometimes it looks like the government is going in the wrong direction, becoming quite authoritarian, and the government don't always follow the same rules and laws that they expect other companies, organisations, or members of the public to follow. And I like to highlight these issues.
So they basically follow their own
Yeah, it's
laws.
accountability,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and making sure that what the law is across the board, and that nobody is above it. We are all equal, and it's as simple as that. Basically.
Yeah, no, that's the way. That's how it is. Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because like I said, you know, with the GDPR breaches, if I were a private company and I were doing that with my computer screens, bringing up people's details and stuff like that, and that got reported to the ICO, I would be prosecuted. But you know, the DWP, government authority, get away with it. Unfortunately. Well, what's it like being a police officer around Sudbury? Is it quiet? Is it quite active?
It can have its moments. It
Yeah.
can be either way. You know, you can have like a quiet day,
Yeah.
or you can have sometimes have its moments.
Could be worse. Could be
As
worse.
a rule, I mean, it's not London. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, if you're in the middle of London, with the Met, I think it's
The Met.
certainly
Oh,
different. Yeah.
The Met are something else. Obviously, they're under special measures at the moment, aren't they? For with
Yeah.
Mopac and.
Pretty busy there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think small town policing can be, you know, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but
It's the numbers. Because obviously, you know, if you're in a big town, you've got more numbers, police.
Right.
Because obviously, smaller, if you're in rural areas,
Yeah.
you've got less numbers, and then it might not kick off as often, but
Mm-hmm.
when it kicks off, you sometimes obviously struggle, you know, to have the resources.
yes, yeah.
But
What's the nearest sort of big stations here? I suppose Norwich, Ipswich, or
Ipswich is probably, you've got Ipswich is one of the biggest, and Bury is kind of in the middle, but it's not big.
yeah.
Bury's
Well,
not really a big station.
no,
either.
Bury's got obviously the PIP as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But that's you know,
But
constables
that
aren't.
it doesn't have resources.
Yeah,
It's
constables
not
aren't based there, are they? They, you know,
These
it's
kids
just
obviously just work there, but they're not the ones who are going to get sent to like
Absolutely,
any jobs,
yeah.
any calls.
yeah. The police station at Bury does have quite a lot of vehicles in that though. You know, quite a lot of response units. So
But Bury's traffic as well. There's
Oh, they do
bases,
traffic.
Yeah. So it's not just the response and others. You've got the
yeah,
traffic
it's been a long time since I've been down there, but I do remember one of their cars was called Kestrel, and I was trying to figure out what the Kestrel
Like
team
all the
was.
different teams are.
Yeah, exactly. There were like different teams like named after birds and other things. And, interesting. Yeah.
I mean, obviously don't know if you got far to venture, but obviously don't think you're going to tell me where you come from either. Anyway,
No,
so.
I think it's not from Sudbury. I'll tell you
Okay,
that
no,
much.
okay, kind of
Yeah.
felt that.
Yeah, so you know, just respect my rights. That's all it is. You know, I respect my rights and I like to assert them, and that's it. You know, that's all it is. It's not personal. You know. Aidan.
Yeah, I think we're all of an understanding. They understand why you're here,
Mhm.
and I've explained that, and you can understand why they've called us.
Not really.
To a degree.
No, I really can't. I'm sorry, but personally, I really can't. Like I said, if I had been aggressive and
Yeah.
abusive, then I would understand
the
that.
purpose of why you're here.
Yeah.
I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if nobody did that, then obviously
Yeah.
the issues would happen, wouldn't it? And nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody's raising it or videoing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I can totally understand why you're here.
Yeah.
I think obviously they have reported it to the police just out of concern.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No,
Go.
okay.
Can I call you back in a minute? Okay. Yeah. I've explained this to the public place. You're entitled to film. You're not committing any crimes, not causing any sort of nuisance that would warrant us to get involved.
Absolutely.
And if we had a chat with them and explained what you are doing, you'd be happy to move on.
Yeah. So, as I said, I will do that. All I'm going to do is
Yeah.
probably hang around for another 5 minutes maybe after you leave, just because I don't want them to have the impression that I've been chased off, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to hang around for a few more minutes, just to sort of cement the facts. Because what I don't want to happen is, you know, next time, say a claimant comes in here and wants to record their appointment or something, I don't want the staff then being like they have with me, with an actual claimant. So that's actually one of the reasons I'm here is somebody actually raised an issue with me that as a disabled person they came and they tried to record their appointment and they were kicked out and they were then sanctioned on their benefits for not attending their appointment. So I was actually asked to come here specifically for that. So I'm trying to raise awareness specifically here that if a claimant comes in and wants to record their appointment, they're entitled to do so. If they don't want that claimant recording other people's conversations, they need to offer a private room, which obviously they have there. So, you know, again, just going to cement that fact that people can record in this building.
Yeah.
And then I'll be happy to be on my way.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. I'll have a quick chat with them to let them know we're going.
Yeah, cool. Just, did either of you turn on your body cameras?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm not going to give you too much of a hard time over it because you have been polite and professional and impartial, but you must inform members of the public when you turn that on. So, for example, because you are an organisation, as I was saying about data protection, as you're processing that data, you're also under GDPR and DPA. I have the right to go do a request for that because I'm on it. If you haven't informed me that I've been recorded, then how am I supposed to know that you're holding data on me to
Might have done that
request?
as you're about to leave.
You might have.
Yes.
Can you honestly say that you were going to?
No, I wasn't going.
No, there we go. Thank you. At least I appreciate the honesty.
No, but like, things like that slip your mind. There's so many boxes you have to tick.
I know, I understand that. But
yeah, you've got details. You're on the
yeah,
body worn
I'm not going to
video.
make a complaint because you do seem like decent constables and you have been very respectful and understanding.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make a complaint, but please do bear it in mind for next time you interact with a member of the public. Obviously, if you're going into a situation where you've got to be hands-on, it's not practical. But if you're just coming in for a conversation, there's not a reason that I can see why you can't start a conversation with, just to let you know you're being recorded on our body cameras.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
it's in
a
the
bit of a double-edged sword because sometimes people get hostile if you go straight in and say,
Sure.
we're recording you.
But you know, I understand. But the College of Policing guidance does state that you know when you turn it on at the most practical opportunity, you are supposed to say that you've turned it on and state why you've turned it on as well. So just to let you know, you're being recorded for everybody's protection. So you know we can't do anything to you without the evidence being there. Put somebody at ease like that, you know. But yeah, just something to
That's
keep
fair
in mind.
point. That's a fair point. Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.
Cool. I'll let them know we're leaving then.
Yeah, no worries. Alrighty. Enjoy the rest of your shift,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks. Have a good day.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. Alright, any issues or whatever? Yeah, we shall do. Alright.
Thanks very much.
Alright, take care.
Sarah.
Yes, sorry, but.
So there we go, guys. That is Sudbury Job Centre. Hopefully Anita and Jack have both learnt And this is actually Jack's second time now on one of these videos. He was in LNA's video with a face mask on. I will definitely link that for you. So hopefully this one has reinforced. I think with the previous one the police never arrived, but hopefully now that the police have arrived and reinforced the fact that this is a public place, that members of the public are allowed to record here and they do have their human right to do so, and that the police don't have the power to interfere with the civil trespass. And hopefully, like I said, if a claimant comes and a claimant now wants to record their meeting while they're here, this job centre will not again kick somebody out and sanction them for failing to attend appointment when all they wanted to do was record their appointment. So hopefully this has been educational. And like I said, you know, the police did quite quickly skirt over the fact that their staff here abused abused the 999 service emergency line. So I'm just going to do one more fell swoop. I never actually... Oh, I did get to this board, didn't I? I think I did eventually get round to all of it. So there we go. Have a good day. That was Jack's response. Doesn't like losing. Oh dear. The attitude on that security guard, huffing, puffing, sighing, grunting, was not happy in the slightest. But not there to appease him. So there we go, guys. That is a little map of Sudbury there. So yeah, we're gonna head on. So until the next one, guys, stay safe, remember your rights, don't let them bully you out, and yeah, like, share, comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification to make sure you get notified every time I put a video out. Until then, guys, ta-ra.